Hello, my name is Virag Shah, and today I'll be talking to you guys about cricket sports and how it's played. Which sports in the world has the second highest fan following? Cricket. Cricket was first placed in the 16th century and has an estimated 2 billion plus followers from around the world, mainly from Commonwealth countries like England, Australia, and India. I hope to teach you how to play the sports. Although cricket being the third most popular sport in the world, a large number of population remain obvious to the extent of the sports. I grew up in India where cricket is a religion and a synonym of patriotism and competition. I have played cricket since childhood and have continued playing ever after moving to the United States, currently taking part in Atlanta Cricket League. I'm going to tell you guys about required gears, law and gameplays, and international tournaments. To start off, I would like to tell you the required gears to play cricket. The required gears are to play, you would need a bat, ball, and a wicket. For batsman gear, you would need helmet, gloves, different cords, and bat. For the bowler, you only need a ball. Now that we know what it requires to play cricket, let's talk about the rules and the gameplays. Cricket. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players each on a cricket field, at the center of which is a rectangular 20 meter, which is equals to 22 yards pitch, with a target at each end called wickets, a set of three wooden stumps upon which two bails sit. Each phase of the play is called the inning, during which one team bats and attempts to score as many runs as possible, which leaves their opponent's ball and field attempting to minimize the numbers of runs scored. When each inning ends, the team usually swap rules for the next inning, and the team each bat for one or two innings depending on the type of match. The winning team is that one that scores the most runs, including an extra gain. The nature of a game allows for certain rules which neither team wins is called a draw. A timed match that has completed with the team batting last still bats. Even though one team has at the point scored most runs, a tie where both teams have scored exactly the same numbers of runs when the team batting has completed its inning, and a no result, which little or no play has been possible because of climatic or other conditions. Before a match begins, the two-team captain meets on the pitch for the toss of a coin, which the winner decides the team which will bat first. Two players of this batting side and all 11 players from the bowling fielding side that enters the field and play proceed by a member of fielding known as the bowler or delivery known as, for example, bowling the ball from one end of the pitch towards the wickets at the end, which is guarded by another batsman known as the striker. The striker is a role which strikes the ball well enough to score runs, if possible, while not being dismissed. The other batsman, known as the non-striker, waits at the opposite end to pitch near the bowler. The bowler team objectives are to prevent scoring of runs and to dismiss the batsman. A dismissed batsman who is declared to be out must leave the field and be replaced by the teammates. The most common form of dismissals are these. The first one is bowled, when the bowler hits the stump directly with the ball and dislodges the bail. The second one is known as leg before wickets (LBW), when the batsman prevents the ball from hitting the stumps with his body instead of the bat. And the third one is caught, when the batsman hits the ball into the air and intercepted by a fielder before touching the ground. Runs are scored by two main methods, either by hitting the ball hard enough from it to cross the boundary for 4 or 6. If it goes pitching and hits the boundary, which is known as 4 runs, but if the ball crosses directly to the boundary, it's known as the 6 runs, or by the two batsmen swapping ends by each simultaneously running the length of the pitch in opposite direction and whittles the fielder and retrieving the ball. The team with the highest score wins the match. So now that you know how to play the game, let me tell you about the international tournaments. There are major international tournaments are as follows: a World Cup, which is being played every 4 years, a Champions Trophy played every 4 years, a World Cup T20 is being played every 4 years. In the conclusion, I would like to tell you guys cricket is the third most popular sport in the world, and still many manages to be unaware of it. Cricket is a game played with bat and ball with 11 players and team with the highest team each team and the highest team will score on the board wins the game. In concluding remarks, hopefully you will start play the games someday and be able to teach other people. Thank you.